Hi, this is Jim Bridges
and Paul Harvey,
and we're here at Downtown Docklands in Melbourne at the Australian Cartoon Museum, and we're doing one of our famous book bites, and here we are.
Halftime book bites.
We're doing halftime book bites, yes, and here's Harv to spend some time with you.
So we're doing each team individually. We're about to do the Kangaroos. I did these books I was the illustrator of these books in 2005. They were written by Michael Sedunary with Sports Kids Productions and Ilya Gwinicha.
Is that your son?
That is my son Tommy.
Yeah, I can still recognise him.
Just turned 22. Turns 22 on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday. But he had his party last week.
He did. He had his 21st because COVID. We couldn't have his 21st, so we managed to squeeze it in last week.
Yeah,
last Saturday, and it was a lot of fun. And I think people were really keen to get out and party because they drank a lot.
But he doesn't barrack for North Melbourne.
No, he's a mad lion. He is a passionate lion, but.
A lion.
Adam Simpson, who was the coach there at the time. Okay. So yeah, this was the Kangaroos book. So Shaun shows Shinboner spirit. Shinbones. Why were they called the Shinbones, Jim?
Because they used to kick you in the shins.
No. Come on. You got nothing.
I've got nothing. No.
Okay, so
I'll go for it.
Kangaroos in North Melbourne. There were a lot of butcher shops, and a lot of butcher shops in Arden Street, and they were called the Shinboners because of the shin bones that the butchers used to sell.
Well, my uncle used to call them the gasometers.
Yeah, so the ground at Arden Street had a gasometer behind.
Yeah. And also in North Melbourne, because of the docks, because that's where all the dock workers used to live in North Melbourne, there was a pub on every corner.
Yeah.
Much more than any other place in all of Melbourne, so they should have had
So they should have been called the
something else.
Schooners or the pints or the pots or something.
Is that Canberra?
That is Canberra. So Shaun and his family live in Canberra.
Oh boy, that's a stretch, isn't it? They don't play footy up there, do they?
Well, they did at the time. They were playing games up in Canberra in 2005.
This guy's been playing games.
Johnny
for a long
Howard,
time.
he was the Prime Minister at the time.
Yeah, he used to cheat at the games.
And then the Kangaroos started playing games out of Tassie in more recent history.
He told Porkies just before the election.
Oh, this is not a political book.
Oh, it's not.
This is a football book.
What, football's not political? Well, you walked into that,
No, it's a religion. Politics and religion.
I thought it was beyond religion.
Shouldn't talk about politics or religion at the
or football.
Breakfast table.
Or football. So who's this?
This is Tom.
Oh, that's him in the morning.
That's my boy Tom.
He's like that in the morning.
He is like that in the morning. That is very true.
Yeah.
That is the great Wayne Schimmelbusch on the poster just next to the kitchen table.
Did you draw that drawing? I mean, the original?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Not that one, but what it's based on.
It would have been based on a photo.
Ah, okay. All right. No. Originally, you didn't draw the drawing that's based on.
It would be based on a photo.
Okay, all right. Technicality here.
Should
we're getting caught up.
Yes, I drew that drawing.
So
why I drew all the drawings.
Why is she getting pissed off for?
Because he's read it. My sister Sheena became a baby Joey. She got a beanie and a placemat. I like the placemat, but she never lets me use it. So he's using her.
What a dirty
placemat.
Harry.
Yeah.
Oh, and salt and pepper.
Yeah,
Kangaroos.
Yep.
You're going to have kangaroos right through the whole joint. Who's this?
That would be the dad.
The dad. Okay.
So this is down at Arden Street.
Yes, although that's the town hall
for
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
That's all different now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't recognise any of this.
Yeah, it's all been changed.
Yeah.
Well, that's 16 years ago. What the city looked like in the background.
Is that called a banana kick?
Yep, Brady Rollins. That's the old Arden Street ground. Daniel Harris.
I haven't seen anybody do a left foot kick yet in these books.
So this is.
There he is.
Yeah, so this is.
You did a magnificent drawing of that bloke.
This is at the Butchers. Okay, so old North Melbourne Meat Market. That's in
so
the olden days. Lots of North Melbourne players worked at the meatworks.
It's still there, but it's an art gallery.
So these are some great Kangaroos players working in the meatworks.
Did they actually do that?
King, Wayne Carey.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the books don't lie.
Only newspapers.
Dempsey, Blight, Keith Gregg, the wrote Keith Gregg, and
there's what's his name?
Mickey Martin, Malcolm Blight.
Yeah. He kicked a goal from the middle of the ground.
He told me that's where the Kangaroos' old nickname Shinboners came
Okay.
from.
Well,
He wasn't really in the middle of the ground, but it was pretty...
He did a torpedo.
Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
No. What, he was at the other end of the ground?
Yeah, he kicked it from fullback.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of the great Kangaroos, Lee Colbert, Glenn Archer, Anthony Stevens. Oh, and this is the Jason McCarthy, who was badly burnt in the Bali bombings. This is why I'm talking about.
Is that why he got his hand? Got a bad...
Yes, that's why he's got the glove on and wore the long sleeves to cover the burns.
And he played?
Oh, it was an amazing comeback. He came back and played.
Because burns are terrible because they tighten your skin and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, it was terrible. I remember at the time his...
I mean, even when you're healed, your skin's all tighter because of the burn.
It was, and he was the your body swells up when you get badly burned, and he was in a bad way. And you know, you can succumb to your injuries a long time after when your body's swelling up.
That's right.
So he so he came back and played again, and then I think he might have just played the one game and then retired. But he got himself back. At the time, my kids were going to St Joseph's in Hawthorn, and his girlfriend was their teacher, and. It was a hard.
I like the
hard
Jack
time.
Kirby.
You like it? Yeah.
Jack Kirby.
That's Nathan Thompson and Sav Rocker out eating spaghetti.
Okay.
Carbo loading.
Didn't Sav Rocker play for Collingwood?
Yes, and then went to the Kangaroos.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll have Brass in here. We'll have Brass in here too, won't we?
I don't know. He's carbo loading, and the dad got crook. You'll have to read the book to find out what's going on there.
Hell, you can't give us a little clue. What are these guys doing in the background?
They're about to run out.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're in the what do you call it?
So he's running out onto the ground.
Okay.
So he's running water as the game's going on.
Yeah.
Keep running, and he's giving messages. Keep running.
The
Daniel.
Cracker Brothers.
That's Daniel, who went to the Pies.
Okay.
I can't remember his name. Daniel Wells. That's it. Adam Simpson, who went on to coach.
Sydney Opera House.
And
oh, look at that.
Drew Petrie.
It's almost like a love story. And he's lost his...
His second and third quarters were real Darren Crockers. Darren Crocker played for the Kangaroos, and it became rhyming slang for
what
shocker.
they call shockers. Yeah.
So Tommy's not looking too happy.
No. I just couldn't... He's lost something.
Drew's lost his mouthguard, and he found it under Nick Rewald's boot.
Of course. Where else would it be? Got it. Hang on, can I look at the scoreboard again?
Yep.
So let's check the scoreboard. Kangaroos, my God.
81 to 103. So not out of it.
Not out of it.
There's Boomer Harvey.
Only Essing
No
come
relation.
back when they've got no hope. Only Essing.
Michael Frito had that wonderful nose.
Yeah, what a wonderful nose.
Yeah, it was a great nose.
What's
It was
that cross?
Fun to draw.
He's got a band-aid in there. What's it? This bit there, cross. Bit light.
And these are all some of the stars of the Kangaroos. So
Is that Barassi?
that's Brass. Brass is just about in every book because he was Dean Laidley. Mick Martin.
Only a mother could love that head.
Yep. And that's Mick Nolan, who they called Mick Nolan was called the galloping gasometer.
Oh, no, I don't know that. I
So
know
Lou
about,
Richards called him
Where's Dugdale?
Jimmy Cracker.
Where's Dugdale? Come on, where's Dugdale?
He'll be there somewhere.
That's all right then. I'll accept that. Yeah. How come Barassi's got such a small head?
He's a long way away.
Okay, all right. And that's it. Where's Dugdale?
He's there.
Where?
Johnny Dugdale. That's him there.
You lying hound. I saw Jackie Clark take a mark over Dugdale.
So we put...
And Jackie Clark was a little guy.
Yes.
He just ran up his back and took it over him.
Yeah. He's a great mark, Johnny Dugdale.
He was a great mark.
What number was he?
I don't know.
Number 6.
I went to a Catholic school.
Heart to heart, hands to hands, beneath the blue and white we stand. So we would put the songs in the back of each book.
Yeah. You don't get to sing that much. Although they've been all up and down, haven't they? Hot and cold. The last 10 years, haven't they?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, hot and cold.
Yeah, they're coming.
Anyway, we didn't describe... these books are really popular with kids in schools.
Yep.
And, of course, they're basically designed to get boys to read. And, of course, they've totally succeeded. Even the girls read them.
Yeah.
and they get worn out.
Yeah, they do.
Just the worn-out copy
yeah,
over here.
yeah. Well, that doesn't look so worn out.
No, no, it's one of those.
But the school library sent me some of the really worn-out books. And,
Yeah.
they were a bit bashed around and smashed. But
Pre-loved.
Yeah,
Pre-loved.
well loved.
Pre-loved.
Well, so that is Shaun shows Shinboner Spirit.
Say it faster.
Sean shows Shinboner Spirit on the seashore.
Okay,
seashells.
this is Paul Harvey and
Jim Bridges.
saying we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.